Heyo. Let's hope everything works. Everything always crashes. Hello. Oh, Jenny! Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much for the gift you bought me the other day.
Keeny Lene just resubbed for 9 months.
Headpad. Thank you for the headpad. I forgot to move my headpad when I was moving things around today. How you doing, Kenny? How you doing, Kohaku? Are you ready for 2023? I am more than ready to be over with 2022, honestly. I'm kind of over it. But, you know. How are you? New Year. Yes, I'm doing okay. I've had like a good past few days, I guess. The past week has been quite okay. So, you know, you take wins where you can take the wins. Let me move my headpad so I don't need to run after it all the time, so I can just take it and enjoy. Okay. Hi Elle, how you doing? Hello. I'm ready for 2023. I made a few typos this morning. So you feel like you're into your right energy for this? You're like, yes, I'm gonna make typos and everything. I would like this is New Year's dinner. Oh yeah, no worries. Don't even think about it. Go enjoy. Go make the most of it, of whatever you can do for your New Year's. My stream is really not the most important thing here. Look at the date again. Oh, 2033. Yes, you're always ready. That's what we need to know about you, Kohaku. And yeah, I'm okay. I've been having a good few days, celebrations, people visits, dinners, you know, the New Year's jam. But I was looking forward to having this last stream of the year because I'm gonna be busy, and then I'll figure out what's gonna happen content creation wise for the next year. And yeah, I've been around really good people taking care of me like a baby, so I appreciate it. It's not like all pink and roses, but it's mostly good things. I chose New Year's music. I don't know why Christmas music is happening right now, but I'm like, okay, I guess that's what we're listening to right now. Everybody in the chat of that lo-fi like playlist is like Happy New Year's, but like we're still doing Christmas music. I don't know. Let's see. One second. Here and here, so I don't need to hear myself again. Anyways, that's about that. Today is just a little bit of a chat. Looking back on the past year, making some goals for next year, and you know, I make goals, but it's not like I'm gonna like break down and cry about it if I don't reach them. But you know, if we do, it's great. If we don't, we just adjust the goals for the next year. And you know, just really like reminiscing all the good times we've had and all the good stuff we've done and what we want to have for next year. I have a few ideas that I've had in my brain and I knew I should have written down, but so far I haven't because I procrastinate like that. That's the story of my life with everything that I do. So yeah, that's me right now. That like being a boss with everything as usual. But yeah, so far, yeah, I have no regrets changing years. As I said in my previous streams, 2022 was definitely the worst year of my life. To be honest, it was probably a good year until like beginning of June. I think it was fairly good content-wise, life-wise. I was doing okay. I still hated my job at that point, but it was okay. It was stable. I was, you know, living life. And then June was when I took my first break, and I think that's when I kind of lost the streak. I had been streaming 5 days a week for about 6 months at this point. Then I took my first break and I kind of lost it after that. I was still doing quite okay at that point, and then everything came crashing down in August, and I haven't been the same since. You know, trauma does things to you. And then it took its worst. Oh, hello. How you doing, big bird fun cookie monster? I struggle with reading, you know, don't mind me. But hello, how are you? What are you doing on this Christmas Eve day? I don't know what time zone everybody is in. Like, L is having his dinner. For me, it's barely 12:49, so like noon. So like, yeah, I'm gonna celebrate way later tonight. That's why I'm streaming early today. Where was I? Oh yeah, and then the end of the year just turned into the worst trash it's ever been, and yeah, so it's been a peculiar year. I usually have maybe one bad thing happen in a year, but I've had quite a few this year, and it's you know, it's a thing, it's a vibe. It's not something I would like to have happen ever again. So if 2023 could spare me, it'd be great. I'm doing good, thanks. And you? It's 12:50. Okay, it's the same for me. We're good. We still have a while to go before it's New Year's for us. I'm doing okay. Today we're just chatting a little bit, reminiscing the good, the bad, making plans, checking what we want to have, what we want to do for the next year. We did that last year. I don't remember what date. I don't remember if it was on the 30th or the 31st that I did it last year, but same vibe. I ended up being busy. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I ended up being busy with family. 6 hours till New Year's. Ooh, that's very close for you. For me, it's what, 12? Or 11. 11 hours before New Year's for me. I can't count, so I might be wrong, but you know. Do you have anything fun, like, planned for New Year's, Kohaku? Do you go to your mom's, or like, what do you do on New Year's? For me, I do family stuff. We eat soup, we count down, a lot of stuff. But I honestly would rather stay home and sleep. But you know, you do what you can with the options you have. And family is gonna stare into your soul as you choose to stay home. Sometimes it's better just to give in, and you know, you do what you can. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 2023 to be a good year. I hope that I can figure things out in my life, figure things out in streaming and YouTube and all these things. There's a lot of things I want to do, but we'll see what is possible and what we're able to achieve in the time we will have in the next year. I'm at home this year. It's stuffing my face with Lindors and seeing to come personal projects. Sam, like that sounds pretty good to me, Kohaku. I ain't gonna complain. I wish I could do exactly the same. I love Lindors. They're yummy. I love going to a store and just filling the bags with them, and it's like, ooh, different flavors and everything, you know. But I'm not a super huge chocolate fan, so like even if I bought a lot, like it would last me like a year. Like I can't eat a lot in one sitting. It just gets too much for me. It's heavy. What I can have a lot of is chips and popcorns though. The popcorn I can't just sit down and eat a giant bag on my own, and it is what it is. It won't last very, very long in my presence. That's where it is. I bought fake Linder in Italy, so I bought a huge... look, a huge bag. For €5, it was a 1 kilo bag. Whoa. But is it as good though? That's the question. Since it's fake, was it worth it? Even though, like, I mean, if you love chocolate, you just love chocolate anyways. But is it the same quality? Is it the same softness in your mouth as it melts for no reason and it's yummy? They're pretty good, but I do have real Lindors too. Okay, at least they're close enough that you're like, yeah, it's a great experience, you know? For me, I don't know. I love white chocolate and people judge me for it, but I love it and I can eat a lot of it. But everything in moderation when it comes to sweets. I'm really more of a salty snack type of person. I don't think it's any better for like my cholesterol and all that, but you know, you choose your poison in life sometimes. You're just gonna have... Ah! Oh, hi Ruben, how you been? Hello, Happy New Year's. Of course you came in with the violence. That's what we do out here. Which reminds me, is that in the right spot? No, it's not in the right spot. Yeah. Anyways, I lost weight over Christmas. Somehow I ate everything. Happy New Year's. Oh, that's an interesting emote, like right there. That's very, very nice looking. You know, I feel secure with this next to me. I mean, we take wins. We take wins, Kohaku. I've gained weight since August, and I haven't been able to lose it, so I'm just living my life. Oh, thank you for the resub, Ruben. 14 months, like sheesh.
Heathen Father just resubbed for 14 months. Happy 14 months as well.
Thank you. 14 months, New Year's, everything's happening at the same time, like sheesh. We have been here for quite a while, like over a year at this point. It's crazy. I still don't know what I'm doing, you know? It's interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. I have things I want to do, but I'll figure it out. And maybe I'll figure it out with your help as well. You know, I'll get lovely people that are always with me helping me. We don't know what to do. Yeah, nobody knows what to do. So, you know, we all just roaming around life trying to be humans, you know? And then we struggle with it. I forgot to open something. 1 second. Yeah, I woke up, turned on my computer, did like 2 things, and then I was here. So I definitely probably forgot to do something. So, and I woke up and I realized that my subscription for Stream Deck had expired like today, like of all days. I'm like, but why, bro? Why? Since when? Which is not that bad. I don't have a physical Stream Deck. I use it on my iPad that I never use. But it's like $2 for a year, so I mean it's not that big of a deal. But it's just like, why did it have to happen today of all day? I'm busy. Last stream of the year, 2022 just couldn't be okay. It just couldn't do it. It couldn't be nice for once. It just doesn't wanna, and it will never be. I will never remember 2022 to be a good year. Like, I'm sorry. Like, there are positive things that happened to me in 2022. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful and grateful for them. Ah, sheesh. Oh, hi, Kidlat. How you doing? But it was definitely not a year I would want to live through again in the same setting, let's say. But I've been lucky enough to meet really good people and like just forge really good relationships with people. I've lost some relationships with people. Thank you for the head pat. But you know, if I try to be positive for a second, I am very, very grateful for the friends I've made, especially here. I mean, it's not like I make friends in real life, let's be real. But the friends I've made through VTubing have been a blessing in my life, and I'm very, very grateful and thankful for that. And some of them I got to meet in real life, some of them I didn't, but I still managed to have really good friendships develop for them. And even if I'm not the best at friendship, I'm really bad at keeping up with people, at answering messages, but some people really make the effort, which I mean may sound wrong, but like they make the effort to stay, and it means a lot to me. And I know I can do better, and I'll do my best. Let's hope that in 2023 I can manage to be more responsive and go towards people. I used to a lot, but it was very hard for me. It's just not my personality. But at the same time, I did meet some of my best friends that way. Like, I do know that for sure. I managed to become friends with Kohaku and Aster just because I went out of my comfort zone and talked to them. Because if it were just little old normal me, there's no way I would have talked to them. So, and like they're like some of the most precious people in my life. So I mean, I don't regret the hard work, and I'm sure that there can be a lot more friendship I can build over the years by sometimes getting out of my comfort zone, I guess. Who would have thought I would be someone to like slide in people's DMs, like, you know? And you know, especially in the VTuber community, everybody's talking about, oh yeah, let's be friend, like you want to be friend and stuff. And whenever I ask stuff like that, I really wanted to. Like I was like, I'm not gonna say it if I'm not gonna do something about it. Which is why when I befriended Aster, I was like, I'm not just gonna say it, I'm gonna do something about it. And that's how we became friends. And then he became a bully in my chat. You know, we take what we can in life. He bullies me, he bullies the chat, he's happy, you know, everybody's happy in the situation. And then we have our group watching the movie nights. It's always been a fun time with all the disturbing movies we may have watched, like freaking Bubble or Whisper of the Heart, or our yearly Christmas movie, the Tokyo Godfathers, that again troubled us this year. It just made it even better that we watched it last year. We had the time to forget some details about it. When we watched it this year, we were just as troubled. And I'm very... Hi, Kohaku. Thank you for the violence. I've missed that. Yes, I have missed that from being on YouTube. The tough love here. Yeah, like, I think I really... That's one of the things I want to make sure I can get back into next year. And I probably did keep the doctor away. You didn't even know it was gonna be an apple. What are you talking about? Yeah. So to think back to last year, I tried to remember. Ah, God. Sheesh, the violence. I do want to add more personalized stuff. I used to have like turtles in the throwing stuff, but then there was an update and I lost everything. So, you know, 1 second. Just realized I'm not like looking the right spot, you know? Okay, I should be looking at you now. Okay, 2 apples keeps him away longer. But who told you I didn't want to see the doctor? Huh? Why are you making choices for me? Huh? I'm not sure I understand that, Kohaku. Why are you choosing that I do not want to see the doctor? Who told you that? Yeah, I hate the doctor, so I don't want to go, so it's fine. I'll eat the apples. Even though I'm not a big fan of apples, I only like green apples, actually. There's something I don't like about the other ones. Unless it's Japanese ones. Yeah, I can't talk about apples for a while. I'm very picky with them. As you can see, we got things for the chairs upstairs so there wouldn't be noise, but my mom found ways to make noise over my head anyways. And I'm like, but why? Like, I don't know what she's dragging on the floor. It's not the chairs anymore, but it is what it is. You only need chicken nugs. Yeah, but that's the thing. Sometimes it's more expensive to buy chicken nugs than apples. So, like, you know, you gotta budget around this. You gotta be like, nuggets or the trash healthy food I have at home. I know, it's big decisions, and I'd rather have the chicken nuggets, but, you know, sometimes life doesn't give you what you ask for, you know? But yeah, so to try and remember, so the goals I remember we chose last year, there weren't that many, but as far as I remember, our goal for Twitch was to get to 850. We didn't get it, but I feel close enough. I think when we made that goal, I was at like 400, I guess. And yeah, we got at least 350 followers. I don't know how to call stuff on Twitch anymore. Since, and I think we're at 752. Yes, we sipping the tea. It scared me for a sec. I'm not used to that thing. Yeah, we got to 752, I believe. Our goal was 850. To me, that's a win. And, you know, I guess I want to have... I'm going to put a goal. I'm going to write it down so I don't forget. I'm going to write down a goal, and if we don't get it, we don't get it, and that's okay. But I'll say for 2023 goals, we're gonna try and get to 1K on Twitch. I think if I manage to be consistent again, I might make it. So we're gonna do that. Then last year, our goal for YouTube was 100. So that we beat. We ended the year at exactly 500. Thank you very much for everybody that subscribes, that watched this stuff, that comment on this stuff. It also unlocked the community tab for me 2-3 days ago, something like that. And I'm really happy to be able to spam people's feeds on YouTube. It's a thing I was very much looking forward to. So I'm happy. And now I post random stuff, any random questions. And yeah, so I guess my goal for next year is to get to 1K on YouTube as well. I think it's a reasonable goal if I manage to continue on the road. It was a win. From 100 to 500, that's a win for this goal, in my opinion. I did not have any goal for Twitter or for TikTok, and I think I want to keep them that way. It is a lot of work. I got to make another YouTube account to help again. Nah. We want this to be organic as much as possible. YouTube can be hard because it requires a lot of work, especially when it comes to editing, which I'm not very good at, but I'm gonna keep trying and practicing so I can be more efficient at it. It's kind of a bummer how I was so happy and proud that I managed to do it for 36 days in a row, posting my riddles. But then my world came crashing down, so I didn't manage to continue. But with the new year starting, I want to have another goal. I think I'm not going to put a date on it, but I want to be able to post 100 riddles in a row. That's gonna be my goal from the day I start. I'm not gonna say like from tomorrow I start posting riddles and like the first 100 days of the year I'm gonna have a riddle there, because I don't know. I'm probably not gonna make it tonight. I want to start and be ready to do it at this point. So that's gonna be my goal for next year, to manage to do 100 riddles in a row. I managed to do 36, so that's why I'm not going for 50, because I know I'm able to do it. I just gotta do it. And once I'm able to get back into the grind, I hope I can do 100 riddles in a row at some point during 2023. Gives me like 2 chances or something to get the 100, and I don't know, I can't count. Yes, that's the something I want to do. Then starting next year, I want to start having a schedule again, and sticking to it. I've had ideas of new like templates I've seen. Like so many people have been nice enough to come out with schedule templates that are free and nice. So I'm gonna look into that and try to schedule again. I also want to make sure I can bring back movie nights on a regular basis again. I miss them a lot. Yeah. What else could we plan for? Like, is there anything you guys want to see from me next year? I also want to take that into consideration. Not meaning that I know if I can manage to do it or not, but like, if you have any things you'd like me to do, any activities, because I do want to make Discord a bit more alive. I want to have like community nights. Like, yeah, I'll write that, community nights on Discord. Just like fun times we have, just like movie night that are not streamed, so everybody's more relaxed, at least for me. I just don't want to have to think, oh, I need to be streaming, I need to be doing that. I want people to like get to know each other, have fun together, and like, you know, really build a community where people hang out, have fun, and that's pretty much the vibe I'm trying to recreate on Discord. I feel like we used to have this, and then when I had all my crises in life, and then it stopped. A community game again, like Minecraft. Yeah, I was thinking about Minecraft. And the thing that was a bit difficult for me was having the server up at all times. Like if I forgot one day, it was like over. I mean, if I was working from home 100%, like it would be always on. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Kohaku. I tend to forget. I mean, when I'm depressed, I don't turn on my computer. Like I just forget my computer exists. So I forget. So I think I can't. Oh wait, what happened to your Minecraft? That's why I'm thinking, like, in a way it would be better if I could what do you call it, if I could buy a server that I pay monthly, but right now it's not really a possibility for me. I ain't trying to subscribe to more stuff, at least not until I have a steady income wherever it comes from, you know. I haven't paid Xbox, high five. I don't pay for my stuff anymore. I canceled so many things in the past few weeks, trying to get like government help until I find a job. No matter how that will happen. I'm gonna start applying probably around next year. I wanted to, at least since I was home anyways, I decided to just rest and like try and get over my trauma a bit before I started applying for jobs. It's very hard for me to think even about applying to stuff. So I'm gonna take it easy for a little bit. I also have like these are most of my content creation goals. But life goal wise, I honestly don't know where I'm at in my life right now. I just don't know what I want to do. I still hate my life, honestly, in many ways. The only thing I really enjoy doing at the moment is really streaming. I enjoy streaming, talking to people, and, you know, living life. But that's not gonna pay the bills, and I'm very aware of that. But I still wanna try and grow. Like, I really highly doubt that I would ever be able to be a content creator, full-time content creator, even though it would be pretty good for me because that's the only thing I like to do. But like, if I can just be steady in my growth, I think it would really help me have a healthy, how do you call it, a healthy way to express myself and like have fun doing something, because as I always say, I don't like working to begin with. So like, I mean, no matter what job it is that I do, I will never like it. That's just how it is. I don't like working in any setting. Really, I've never liked it. I've never wanted it. I've never had a dream career as a child. It's just not a thing that's been appealing to me. Which, I mean, is kind of part of the reason I wish I could be a housewife. But that's like, you know, I can dream about it. But the reality of being able to find someone that can support you without your working these days, especially in our economy right now, is really not happening. So I'm not gonna like fool myself into believing that it's gonna happen, you know? You have grown a lot since your debut already. I remember the first stream. Oh, thank you, Elle. You've been so awesome supporting me through all my stuff. Like, really. And I agree. I do think I've grown a lot, and like I've grown a lot more comfortable. I used to like whisper away, and I think like my English is not perfect, but I've just come to accept it, and like for some reason you guys understand it, so I'm like, oh, okay. It might be weird, but people understand my mumblings, so you know, it's a win in my book. I'm not gonna complain too much about that. And thank you so much for being there for me, like all of you, especially you, Elle, finding me through my weird like bad mic recorded covers and all of that. I have definitely upgraded in prediction value in that in that sense. But yeah, if I can keep growing at a steady pace, it'd be great. Like for sure, especially when it comes to Twitch, it like stalled once I moved to YouTube for a little bit. One of the other things I'm thinking about trying and being a big delinquent about next year is dual streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. Like, I just wish we could and not be sus about it, or that one or the other becomes more like the other, because like when I was in a hard situation, I just felt like going home, and going home for me was Twitch. There's something about Twitch, I guess also because that's where I started and that's where I grew the most and like really built a community. So I'm used to it. I'm used to the rating. I'm used to everything here. I'm used to the interaction, the channel points. YouTube is great, but it's not the same. It's just not. So, you know. I remember the first time I came to, it was an anime music quiz. Yee! And I still love playing that. Another thing, I cannot play on YouTube because copyright. So, you know, we can live through the loopholes here. And they have a new mode where it's like a dungeon and you can play with people and like you have to beat monsters by guessing the songs, and it's quite a lot of fun. I played with Aster the other day. It was like we were like, what is this? Because we both like the game a lot. Actually, Aster was the one that showed me this game. I never knew it existed before he told me. And I was like, what? The things I do as a weeb on my own on YouTube, actually they have like a website for it. I will never forget a stream when at some point in 2023 yeah, that'd be fun. But I guess I would need to like choose my teammates first, because I don't think we could just I think there's a limit. I think it's 4 people max for that gameplay. Or it could be a fun community night game to play offline, so people can have their teams and we all play and chat as we do it, or something like that. I think it's also better to play when you're on the phone with a person, because you can actually like help each other figure out the answers, because like we have to send powers to bad guys and stuff. Anyways, it's a lot of fun. I would recommend anybody that loves AMQ, go try the new mode. It's quite a lot of fun, especially with a friend. And yeah, where was I am so bad at like staying on subject. I get lost every 2 seconds. Yeah, life. I don't know what's going on with my life. I don't know what I want to do. I hate school, but since I was like, should I be going back to school? If I go back to school, how do I support myself? If I go back to school, what do I even study? I'm like, what? I don't know what I want to do. I'm honestly not gonna, you know, spoil it here, but I'm too old to be like, let me go back to school from scratch and go back to school for 10 years. Like, I can't afford to do that. Astral Cannon, knock knock, who's there? Better not be a sussy joke. Better stay say so in this chat. Yeah. So I don't know. I would say I do not want to go back to school. School has always been a depressing thing for me. I always hated it. I don't want to do anything back. Like, honestly, I get depressed if I go to school. I hate studying, and I'm not good at it. It's Joe Buddy. It's Joe Buddy. Astral, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Astral. How you doing? How are you enjoying your New Year's Eve? Thank you for the fellow and the bear. Oh my god, that's amazing. I got a bear for New Year's. I told you, 2023 is gonna be such a better year. Like, people don't understand. I got a bear. What am I gonna do? It's amazing. Thank you for the follow. And an Eve for me. Oh, it's already New Year's for you. It's so weird to keep up with time zones and everything. Well, Happy New Year. God. Kohaka, thank you for the gift. Yeah, speaking of the future, well, Happy New Year's. I hope you have an amazing year. You get everything you want. And even if you don't, you get close enough that you're still satisfied. And that you'll be blessed in many, many ways. That's what I hope for you, Astral. And I wish I could say the same for myself, but you too. You know, you see? You too. Have a nice new year. Thank you. For us, I'm gonna have a lot of soup to eat in the next few days. That's our cultural thing. We eat soup for like a week after New Year's, so I'm getting ready. I smell it upstairs. My mom's cooking, and I'm like, I like it, but I don't like it to the point of eating it like breakfast, lunch, dinner for a week. It's gonna be a thing, but we'll survive. Okay. Hey. Thank you very much. I also missed this on YouTube. Like, I found a way to have it, but it's so low. I don't ask questions, I obey. You know? You're very nice. BitConnect! Yes, this man is my life. I love this man too much. You're so nice. You're following all the instructions, Astral. You know what's up. You understand how it works in this world. You know that BitConnect is a thing, and it's beautiful, and it's gorgeous, and we love it in this house. That's what's up. Yeah, all this to say, I don't know what I'm doing with my life, but I wish, and I hope, and I'm praying that 2023 will be a better year for me in many ways. I hope I can get to do all my goals on content creation. It's like, I really love it. I'm obviously not the best person at it. I don't know how to do stuff. I don't know how to what do you call it? Manage social media and all of that, because I see people, they just know how to do it. So we may be about the same type of person, but they just know better, and I don't. So I just roll with it and hope for the best, and I hope I can manage, you know. On that note, I throw you for Vanish. Have fun. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by, and see you around. Enjoy your New Year's. Thank you, Astral. Yeah. I think I want to, quote unquote, learn how to do content creation a bit better. I think I have a lot to learn. I don't know where to start or how to learn, but I want to try it, or at least attempt, and see where that gets me and how my life will be from it. And some hype, because we're gonna do things. I don't know what yet, but so far I have 1K on Twitch, 1K on YouTube, 100 riddles in a row. Start scheduling again. Movie nights on a regular basis, community nights on Discord. And I don't know what these are gonna look like yet, but I'm gonna do my best to devise a plan so that we can really make the most of 2022 together. I will try to figure out what I'm doing with my life. Like, I feel like if I was smart, at least if I have savings, I would probably start like focusing on content creation and give it a go for a few months and like see if I can manage to become full-time. But I did not. I mean, I made good decisions, bad decisions, but I can't live on no salary for a few months, so I can't afford that. So that's out of the window. But I'm gonna do my best, and yeah, I promise you that I'll always do my best to provide the best type of content for everybody, and provide the support people like to have. I want to always be an ear for people that need to talk. I want people to feel at ease. I want people to feel at home and know that I'm there for them. That's very important to me. And I hope that people remember that I may not have my DMs open to everybody. Of course, I need to know them. Even though my DMs are open on Twitter. So if you're a new person and we're trying to get to know each other, I will probably answer on Twitter rather than any other platform. I don't give my Discord anymore. I don't let people write to me on Discord, or if they do, I may not answer. But I have like some stuff in place for this. And if I can manage to get to know someone better and become friends, then that's awesome. I can do stuff. I'm trying to think about collabs. I like collabs, but they also do stress me out quite a lot, especially if I'm streaming it, depending on the game. So I'll say I'm not close to collabs. Again, I'm very. It's weird for me because I've never asked anyone for a collab in my life, but I've had quite a few. And I mean, it's good. I'm happy I do. But I also definitely know that this is not the main thing I want to do. Like, and then when I collab, it's not like I'm collabing to grow. I'm collabing to have fun with friends, and that's it. So I would just say that most of the time, unless there's a need from my point of view, if you invite me on the collab or something, I will probably not be streaming it. Don't feel any type of way about it. I just want to be able to collab and 100% like focus on my collab partner, or aka my friend. Usually I collab with friends and just have fun. I just want this to be a fun time rather than be a thing where I'm stressed out because I need to see, oh, I'm not paying attention to my chat, oh, I need to mute myself, oh, I need to text someone for something while my friend is talking to me. It's just too much stress for me. So if I do, it will be I stream once and you come to me, or I go to the other person and we stream on their side. I would prefer this type of setup, honestly. For me, it's just more comfy. So that's that for collabs. And yeah, I have a lot of games that I want to try, and I'll slowly but surely do it. I think one of my personal goals, that honestly I put it as a 2023 goals, but it's probably gonna take quite a few years. But I really do want to learn to draw. Even if I just discover my style, like I don't think I'll be like someone that draws the amazing Genshin characters that look like actual people. But like I'd like to like be able to draw a few emotes for my channel or stuff like that. Like to learn to animate emotes a bit, how to do shading and stuff. That's a thing. That's a concept that is so out of my comfort zone for my brain. Like, it's weird because people would think that I'm very creative, but I'm like, I don't have much imagination. I don't know if that's so weird in English, but I'm not good at art. I'm just not. The only quote-unquote art form I like and I feel I'm decent in is singing, but except for that, and then again, I'm not a singer at all. Like, I listen to other VTubers people I know. I'm okay, but I'm not a singer, you know? I don't know how to mix. But yeah, I guess one thing I'd like to do also, yeah, get a cover actually mixed by someone for next year. Yeah, I'd like that. So that someone that knows what they're doing can mix it. Now the singer, so have you heard this angelic voice? Let's be real, it's an okay voice, people. That's the thing. It's okay. That's why I'm not a singer. Like, there are actual singers out there that I really look up to. Like, even if they're not like professional, they're still very amazing. All these freaking VTubers coming out with their amazing voice when you don't even expect it. You're like, what? Why do people gotta have all the talents I have? Okay, I want to have. Like, what? I'm gonna fly out here, there, and slap you. Why so much violence, Kohaku? Why? What is that? Is that fried chicken? Fried chicken. Where's the last time I had fried chicken? I can't remember. Violence? You're throwing violence? Ah, God! Violence with the fried chicken, with whatever gremlin is shaking over there. Ah, God. Why the violence in your hearts, people? Let us pray for everybody's soul so that the violence can leave their body for 2023. Ah! Kohaku, I mean, I do like steak, but it's not what it is. This is not how it works. We don't throw the raw steak. You know, gotta cook it first. Then can land in my mouth and I can and I can eat it. Looks like I can eat an apple, right? But see, only Astral gave me a bear to enjoy, you know, for the new year, and I appreciate that. And yeah, I guess Bristol, learn to draw one day. Okay, so that's one goal I have. If one day I manage to be a full-time streamer, which, you know, we all know is not gonna happen. If I did, I'd probably like to take singing classes. I'd like to actually learn to sing and like exercise my voice and become better. But sheesh. I'll give you a gift. Like, you didn't even open it, but it's probably an apple in it, so it's fine. You don't want me to go to the doctor. Stop doubting myself. I'm not doubting myself. I'm being realistic here. I mean, I am. Like, I have to be realistic if I want to live a life, you know? Lee Andy, hello. How you doing? Can you sing a New Year's song for us? What's a New Year's song? With like Feliz Navidad? I mean, what do we sing for for New Year's? I only know Christmas songs. And yeah, like, Sa New Year. I'm not sure about that, Kohaku. This music just died. Music. Music, we dead? Hello? I'll just restart that. Okay. Now let's think about it. I only know Christmas songs as well. See, if I know 2023, sounds about right, Kohaku. Yeah, I don't know New Year's song. Feliz Navidad is Christmas. For a second, I thought it was New Year's for some reason. But yeah, no, I actually do not know. But how you doing, Leondi? How's your life? What's going on? What's up? What's good? I forgot what I was saying. Doing good? Is it already New Year's for you, or you still have a few hours to go? For me, I still have quite a while to go. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon. Waiting for the new year? Are you close? Few hours? Let's go. You're like Kohaku. You're closer. Kohaku was like 6 hours, or maybe 5 hours close. You're Canadian, right? Yes, I am Canadian, and I am. And I believe it's the east. I don't know directions, but Quebec. Yeah, that's what I'll say. I got 2.5 hours. Oh, okay, so you're an hour after me. I don't know where in Canada that is. I don't know time zones in Canada. Yeah. Full here, I think it's 4.5 hours left. Wait, I got 2.5 hours? Like, you mean the time or to go? Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, I'm lost. I'm sorry. I mean, are you surprised? I'm a lost individual here. European, let's go. So you're even closer than Kohaku. Kohaku is in the UK. And she has 4 and 5 hours left, and you have 2.5 hours till New Year's. Well, if I don't see you in 2.5 hours, Happy New Year's in advance. I still have quite a long time to go. Yeah, Eastern European. Like, I don't know much. Like, I honestly know more about Asia than I know about Europe, to be honest, not gonna lie. And then I know a little bit about wherever I am. That's about it. Yeah, just for the clock ticking. Yes, my mom is cooking. We're getting ready for it. But then I will be back online enjoying. Yeah, I think I'll probably be back online, like on Discord at least around like 1, 2 a.m. or something later. Not sure yet, because I've been delinquenting in the past few days. I don't sleep. Like, I was playing a matching game the other day. I went to bed like past 5 a.m. because they kept giving me free time to play. And I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Then they're like, oh, here's a free 30 minute. But I'm like, I need to sleep. And like, when I decided to sleep at 5 a.m., I still had an hour to go of free time. And I was very pissed off about it, because when I want to play, They just don't give me the time. Like, what do you mean? We had celebration the other day because organization issues. Well, it's fine. As long as it's celebrated. And then you do your clock ticking. You're happy. You scream. You forget about all the trouble of 2022. And you go into 2023 with an open mind and happiness, you know? Like, we've switched places. I've been sleeping early, but I've also been ill. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You should be resting when you're sick, Kohaku. That's how it is. By knowing Asia, do you mean Japan only or the rest of the stuff at least? I do know other countries and stuff. I lived in Japan for a year, so of course I know about Japan a lot more than other countries, but I've also been to South Korea. I want to go to Vietnam. I want to go to Thailand, Taiwan. I have friends around everywhere, so yeah. I know more about the culture, about the food. I love a lot of things about Asian culture in general. I'm not just a weeb. I am a weeb, but I'm not just a weeb. That's the difference. But when it comes to Europe, I barely know, like, what it looks like, what's the interesting stuff. Like, I don't really have any, it's like that Men in Black meme. What is? Wait, I'm not good with some memes. I don't know. When it comes to Europe, like, I know a few things I want to see, but it's really not on my, priority list of places I want to visit. Like, I like going to like hot countries, like for a vacation, like Mexico and stuff like that. Like, just to go to a resort and not go out. I just want to have a beach. There's no beaches here. It's just cold and ice, and I could live without it. It has a long enough explanation to make it unfunny, but Europe is fun to visit. Okay, sounds good. I mean, I like the fact that everything is kind of connected, so you can take the train around. That I do like about it. But yeah, I guess if priority wise, like, I'd rather like go to like Thailand and see, like, go in the super gorgeous mountains of China and stuff like that first, and then I think I'd probably want to see like the castles. I think I'm very interested in seeing castles. I'm just curious. It just looks pretty. I like pretty stuff. It has way too many varying spots and cultures. Oh, I'm sure. I'm not aware of them, but I'm sure they are. And like, I have like, so I'd like to see like Romania one day. I'd like to see like these unknown countries. I also know that some countries are not really like welcoming to people that look like me. So I'm like, it might be cool, but I might not want to be there. You know, I might just want to see pictures for the rest of my days and be okay with it, you know? Okay, I mean, at least it's wet all the time. Well, I don't like rain that much. I'm not about that life. I do have a friend that lives in Northern Ireland that I like to visit one day. So that's the place I definitely want to go. I had a green passport, so I have been all around Europe. Definitely want to go to Asia at some point as well. Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Freaking ads. We're like just destroying conversations. I don't know why my throat is trying to kill me right now, and I'm like, what? Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to think, where in Europe do I want to go? Been to France, Spain, Italy, and I saw Switzerland from the airplane. I mean, that's better than me. I haven't seen it from there. What kind of stuff do you like when you travel? Depends. First, I like food, so if there's like interesting food to try, I love it. If I'm traveling for vacation because I'm tired, there's not much. I just want to go to the beach because, as I said, there's no beaches here. It's cold, it's ice, I hate it here. There's nothing cool. So if I'm going to a resort, I'm probably just gonna stay in the resort, go to the beach, do activities, go underwater, see fishes. That's what I'll do. But if I'm traveling like to see a country, like I like to see like monuments. I like to just visit different towns. Like when my sister came to visit me in Japan, we went all around. So I lived up north and we went down to Hiroshima. So we went there, we went to the museums, we went to the memorial stuff for the atomic bombings and everything. We also went through the city to try like all sorts of foods. That was delicious. Then we went up to Kyoto, we went to Osaka, we went to another city when we finished in Tokyo anyways, before I brought her back to the airport. But I like discovering like culture. I like trying. I like trying new food. I love food. It's just a great thing to have in your life, you know. You should try Brazil. It's hot, food's good, and it's got a lot of tourist spot. I think I'm a bit too much of a scaredy cat to go to Brazil, like because I hear stories and I'm like, but what if I get murdered? I'm a very bit scaredy cat, so that's also why, like, depending on where I go in Asia, like, I don't feel like I'd be the comfortable type to go like to India. Like I'm too scared for this. And apparently, like, most people get sick for a while when they get there until like they get used to the food and everything. And I think as Canadians, like, we're so used to amazing water. Anywhere we go, we get sick from the water. So it makes our life kind of hard for this because our water is so pure that, like, anytime we go anywhere else, we're like, oh my god. That's why I was happy in Japan. I could drink the tap water, so it was great. But I know some places you better bring your water bottles or something. So you know. Sounds like going to Greece or Italy would be the best for you. I think so. I'd like to see them just out of curiosity. But if I was to go to Italy, I think I would want to go to the countryside. I like countryside more than cities. I'm not like, well, buildings. That's not me. I like being like in the fields and like smelling the fresh air, seeing the sea. That's what I like to do when I travel. It could also be good if you have a guide. Yeah, I would need to be like a typical tourist, like in a bus tour in a group with people guiding us places. Like, I wouldn't go backpacking on my own anywhere. I'm too scared for that. I don't know what that is, but if you say it's good, I believe you. I know food is amazing. Then Italy, Greece, or Greek islands. Ooh, islands. I want that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I guess if I had to, as you said, if I had to pick a place in Europe to go, I guess Greece would be a very good place to start for me. I feel like food is good, fairly safe, beautiful scenery. Sounds like a deal for me. Maracochina, it's chicken, corn, and cheese rolled into a ball, breaded and deep fried. This sounds amazing. This sounds illegally amazing. Cheap, good food, historical importance, and away from city crowd. Yes, you sound like a wonderful tourist guide, Lily. Like, you know what's up, you know what's good. Lily paid me a lot of it when I visited him. Having Brazilian people in Italy is fun. Oh, right, I forgot about that. There's a lot of Brazilians in Italy. Also, a lot of water tourism. Let's go. I love water. Like, I'm not the best swimmer, but I can swim, so, you know, it's amazing. And, yeah. Yeah, the green pass. What does, like, the green pass mean? What does that mean? I'm not sure I know what that is. I just have my passport. I like the food and activities when I travel. Yes, like, once in a blue moon I like to do an activity, but usually it's okay. I don't need visa when I travel. I feel like that's the case for most Canadians too. Like unless you're gonna stay for a long time, Canadians are accepted everywhere. So I feel like it would be around the same. Thankfully, Canadians are loved everywhere for some reason. I ain't gonna complain about it. But that's cool. That means that you don't need to go through trouble. You just travel everywhere you want to go, and that sounds amazing. Yeah. Well, in Europe, it's a big privilege. Yeah, I would guess so, because I mean, there's so many countries that are like stuck to each other. Like, I mean, it's like the difference between us and the US. Like, sometimes you can end up in the US by mistake. I remember reading a story of a girl that went jogging and she somehow crossed the border into the US and she was stuck in prison over there. Like, it's that easy to just cross over. And she was jogging, so she had no identification. She had nothing. And yeah, it was a big mess to get her back into the country. But I would guess they're a lot more secure in Europe. Like, I mean, we have no hostility with the States and they don't really care what we do. And like, we can use our own like driver's license between the two countries. Nobody cares. There's no visa or anything. Yeah, I thought the police took just jogging as an excuse. Yeah, but yeah, of course they did not, especially the States. Like, if it was the other way around, maybe the Canadians would have been like, okay, go back. But in her case, I think she was just visiting or like stepmom or something, and she didn't know, so she went jogging in the woods, but she ended up in the States. And yeah, it was a big trouble for the poor girl. I was like, oh yeah, no. Does that really happen here in the UK? We'd have to say we were just swimming. Yeah, it's not that close. For us, like, we can have one foot in the US, one foot in Canada at some points of all the borders, and like, yeah, it's like, wow, I'm in two countries at the same time, and nobody cares really. It's just, Yeah, we're Canadians. People are not really scared of us. Like, we have our own creepy people, but most of the time we're fine. So that's why our passport is kind of universal in that way. People don't really try to like be, oh, you're this from this country, you need a special entrance pass or something. They just let us do whatever we want, really. So I'm pretty grateful to be Canadian. It's like less of a hassle. Also, people tend to hate Americans a lot more than they would hate a Canadian. So if they think you're American, they're gonna be all mean to you. And then you're like, oh, I'm not. I'm actually Canadian. They're like, oh, Canadian, amazing. And all of a sudden, they're all nice to you. Then no, poor Americans get it rough out here. Not that some of them did not like do something to make it hard for them to be in other countries, but you know. Until Brazilian folks have a lot of troubles. Yeah, I mean, South Americans have a lot of trouble most of the time too. Like, it depends. Like it's countries where the safety is not that easy that makes it hard. Like, I know like Haitian people, like, since I have family over there, like right now they don't even really have a government going on. Like, it's a whole mess. So it's not like it would be easy for them to just travel to any country, because people are gonna think automatically that they just want to move there without papers. So they're like, nah, you can't. You need special permission for a set amount of days so we know where you at and that you go home after. So it really depends on the state of the country to know if you're gonna need special permission to travel. But yeah, if I was gonna visit the Europe, I would probably like take a whole like month or two if I could afford it, of course, and just go around and like come see Kohaku, go see my friend in Northern Ireland, go in Italy, go to Greece, go to all the places. So I can say like, I've done it now. I always pushed it back, but I'm gonna do it. But if I had the opportunity to choose between like doing a tour of Asia and doing a tour of Europe, I would definitely take Asia first though. Like, that, I'm biased like that. I would rather, like, I really would want to go to Vietnam once. My sister went to Vietnam for her honeymoon and it looked amazing. She like, it was like beautiful white sand and everything, you know. Bring a second suitcase, take me to Italy. Yeah, you'll be my suitcase. And when they ask me what's in there, I'll say, oh, it's just chicken nuggets. Don't worry, it's just my snacks for the road, you know. Welcome back, Lee. And yeah, Vietnam is definitely one of my number one. I know I've heard it's dangerous for your stomach. Like, you know, the best way to travel is to get a friend from the place you're traveling to. Well, the sad thing is that I do not own friends or have friends, however we want to say it. So the chances of me having friends in other countries are kind of low. I have a friend in Northern Ireland. I have Kohaku in the UK. And I have a friend in Taiwan. That's it. Well, I have quite a few friends in Japan, but Japan, I don't feel like I need people. I can travel on my own there. 1 second. Own friends, yeah. You can own me anytime. You know, my English sometimes it goes out my brain. There are apps for it though, and you choose to go places where you have friends. Yeah, I mean, I've watched a lot of true crime, so I'm kind of paranoid also. Yeah, for now, I think I would prioritize the countries where I know people for sure, which are like, there are about 3 of them. I don't know anybody in Vietnam, so yeah. Yeah. One of my online friends. Yeah, like that's why, like I have Kohaku in the US, so I can't in the UK I could visit Kohaku. I have multiple friends in the States. Like, I definitely feel comfortable going to see Kieran or like Ruben or anything. I feel like if I was gonna travel to the US, I'd go there. I also have some family in the US, so I feel comfortable with that. You know. I don't know what kind of thing clicked between us, but we met in real life after knowing each other for 4 months. In the same country or in another country? Like, you traveled to meet them or abroad? Ooh, that's something. It took me, 6 months to meet one of my mods because we live in the same city. And like, we're super good friends now, but like, it took me 6 months to meet someone here. I can't imagine like traveling to meet people after 4 months. I'm way too much of a scaredy cat for this. I keep to my homeland. Oh. For a cosplay event. Okay, so it was not just for you. Okay, that makes it less chance of like weird stuff going on. And stayed for a week. Oh, and you're still good friends? You clicked and you were happy? That sounds amazing. That sounds like extroverted people. I'm panicky like that. I don't talk to people. Like, I panic at the thought of talking to people in customer service. I start fumbling my words. I start stressing out, and they can never hear me. So I panic and I cry a little bit inside every time I have to interact with a stranger. So yeah, I might not be the right person for this, but you know. Yeah, good friends for 4 years. 4 years next February. That's amazing. Like, it's cool because it's true that stories like that do happen. They're not necessarily the norm, but they do happen. And I mean, now I've known everybody in my chat for at least a year. And now I'd feel kind of comfortable if they were gonna come over or if I went to visit. But like after 4 months, I don't know. I would probably be like, but I don't know if you're a creep or not. I get scared very easily. Same, to be honest, you just randomly stumble on them. We met in the Overwatch group. Let's go. Let's go. We meet people in games. Like, yeah, I made a lot of really good friends when I used to play games online. Like, freaking gacha games that I have PTSD over how much money I spent on. But, like, I made some of my, like, closest friends playing that game. And then one of my friends from there actually visited me this year. After about 3 years of knowing them. So, you know, you never know. This one's gonna visit them in his homeland. That's amazing. Let's go. That's cool. It's just being in the right place in the right time. Indeed, I agree with that. And you can have like some of the most like meaningful friendships like grow from this. And you never know. And as I said, like if you don't try, you don't know. So if you don't attempt to make friends, you will never know. Yeah, I met Ludwig through Twitch. We talked in Discord DMs for 4 months. We started to date, so we video called almost every day. And I flew out to meet him earlier in December. Yes, that's a beautiful love story. The rest will be history for sure. I love seeing your story develop, Kohaku. It's amazing. And to give people the shot. Yeah, I think that's true. And I think you have to be able to click. You have to... You know Ludwig? No, not Ludwig. We all went there for a second. No. Not the Ludwig. Her boyfriend's name is Ludwig, but it's not the Ludwig. No. Our brains all clicked at the same time. Like, what? I mean, I think I would be asking Kohaku for some clout if that was the case, you know? Yes, actually, never mind that. It is the Ludwig. What do you mean you wish? I'm gonna tell Ludwig about this. You wish you were with the other one. Oh my goodness, scandal, drama. Oh my goodness. I like mine better. You better. If not, I'm gonna snitch on you. Cheating on Ludwig and Ludwig. This is a big scandal. We need this in the VTuber news channels. Like what? What do you mean you wish? See? We all caught that, Kohaku. Like, you know, there's always a little bit of truth in jokes. We knew it. We know the reality now. Yeah, we gotta clip it. We gotta tell the world about this. Everybody needs to know. And we need to tag Ludwig on Twitter or wherever he is. I don't even watch Ludwig, but I just know him. But yeah. Let's start making a VTuber drama with Kohaku so we can all gain some clout from it. Let's go. Or we just show up in Kohaku's next stream, and then we just as soon as we see Ludwig, we're like, you know what she said in my stream? She came clean. I feel like I need to tell you about this, homie. Like, you need to know. You need to know about this. The treason is too strong. Oh my god. I love rambling on for no reason, but you know, that's that. Yeah. Gift a sub, or we blackmailing? Wow. I have nothing to do with this blackmailing and extortion going on right now. Yeah, she's broke. I'm broke. We're all broke. Sadly, that's the reality of this chat. Most of us are broke. If you didn't know, Lee, I lost my job about 2 weeks ago. I've been very depressed over. Ah, God. Oh, Asta, good morning. Hello. Gave me that such a great moment. If that isn't relatable, also over it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm still like, it's not that clear, but they let me go before my probation ended, and yeah, it's the first time it happened in my life. I don't have a job, and I don't know how to live my life without a job. I've never not had a job. So, now it's just a question of trying to find a job, but I decided to cry my life away for the past 2 weeks and get better and start looking for a job with the new year coming. See, that's why we're saying goodbye to 2022 and just going into 2023 hoping for the best, making goals for our lives, and like just hoping for the best, really. How did you get fired? As I said, they said they didn't have enough job for me, and they were like, no, well, we decided to let you go, so bye. They were nice enough, I guess, to give me 2 extra weeks of pay, so at least I got my last paycheck this week. So, oh, they let you go. Yeah, pretty much. Like, sometimes I don't know the difference between words, but it's more that I got let go than I got fired, because I didn't do anything wrong, but they decided to let me go. Which also works for government, because like no, it's literally the same. I mean, yeah, in the sense, like, I didn't get fired because I did something wrong, I guess, is the difference. Like, I didn't like scam someone and then got fired. It's more like they were like, nah, you're not the right fit for us and blah blah blah, so bye, kind of situation. What was your job, if you don't mind me asking? I'm an administrative assistant, so I did like filing papers, entering stuff. I was helping up with different departments, doing a bunch of things, so yeah, I was doing like office support, I'd say, type of job, and I do believe I was doing a fairly decent job, but apparently they did. I think, as I said, one of the things is I think I was not social enough for them, because they were a very social type of company that needed people to do activities together after work and stuff like that. And I did my best to participate, but it's not me. I don't do stuff after work. So I would not always be there, but I was there. I was forcing myself to be as social as I could, but I guess it wasn't enough too, so Blacky's bye 2022, hello 2023, exactly. Hi, hello Konata, how are you doing? Are you ready for 2023 being better? Miss Social Battery, I feel that. Yeah, I'm not the most social, but I tried, But what kind of job are you looking for 2023? I mean, that's what my diploma is in, so I would probably look for something similar. Or winning the lottery, depends on how that goes, If I could choose, I would never work another day in my life, or I would stream. And like, if I was able to make a living out of streaming, I would definitely be focusing on that. But that's not the case, so, Also, does streaming help with socializing? That's interesting, because my therapist asked me about that. She was like, you're antisocial and stuff, but you like streaming? And she was like, how does that work for you? And for me, I think the barrier of streaming, especially as an anonymous person on the internet, is it helps me, because I feel like there's a barrier and I can be myself without people needing to know too much about me. Like, I'm putting myself out there and I like to chat and everything, but thank you. Oh, hi Leo, thank you for the headband. How you doing? Are you ready for 2023? But yeah, when I stream, I feel like I can be myself, especially because it's not myself, I guess. It's really weird for me to describe. But being a VTuber has been a very, very healthy and good outlet for me. I have fun. I feel like I can be myself without worrying too much about myself, I guess. It's a bit hard for me to describe, but I don't feel like I'm being overly social when I stream as a VTuber personally. You're antisocial or asocial? What's the difference between antisocial and asocial? I'm not, I don't know. So I can't tell. I need a coffee. Go grab your coffee, Aster. Why are you rushing here? Go get your coffee, get comfy, and probably pass out again before you watch the stream. Want to grab me a cup too, Aster? I think he's like half awake at this point, so I don't know if he would remember. You go get the I'll have a latte. Okay, people ordering right now. Scrub. All this about coffee. One is actively against socializing. The other one is indifferent, so it feels no motivation to do it. It's weird because I feel like I'm a bit in between. I'm like not against it. I really dislike it. It stresses me out. I don't want to do it about it, and I don't want to do it, and which also means that I'm not indifferent to it, but I also have no motivation to do it. Yeah, I'm somewhere in between these. I just do not like socializing. I love my people, like I love my family, so like I've never been like, oh, I don't want to talk to them. Does socializing make you feel bad? Bad in what way? Because it daily drains me because I am a very deep introvert. When I take the test, I'm 100% introvert. I don't want to socialize. I like being alone. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy socializing at all. At all. Like, at least not in person. I'm more prone to socializing online because I feel that I'm not tied to it, I guess, in a way. And I'm happy that I made so many friends online. And once I get to know you, then yeah, I do want to spend time with you. But before that, I won't go out of my way to meet people and like become friends with them, like in real life. Online, I feel like it's a different ball game, you know? I like socializing if I'm already friends with them. Yeah, that's the thing. I like spending time with the people I care about. To a certain extent, still. Like, not that much. Like, it really depends. Or if I'm with someone I want to be able to be with the person without having to be doing something social. Like, I just want to be in the same vicinity of the person I like, but I don't necessarily want to be doing something and like talking about the meaning of life or anything. I don't want to talk. I just want to be there and for the other person to be there as well. You don't need to talk to me. You know, that's how I work. Yeah, but do you feel worse when socializing than if you wouldn't? Antisocial is risk, so it's most likely you're asocial, but yeah. I guess, like, for me, it's like difficult to say when you feel worse than what. For me, it's like I'm happier when I'm not socializing, I would say. No, I mean, we're just discussing here, but I don't like talking to people. I'm happier when I don't talk to people. But this does not apply to streaming for me, somehow. I'm not a turtle and a hermit, yeah. And my parents are always like complaining about how they never see me, even though we're in the same house. Like I like when I need to see them, because I'm selfish like that, I'll go upstairs and get my cuddles and give them kisses and everything. I love my parents with all my heart. And then when I've gotten my dose of it, then I just go. But like it's just, I don't like getting out of the house. I don't like talking to people. I don't like meeting people. I just don't like anything about it. So it's just like, could we avoid? So that's why I guess it was very hard for me with my coworkers, even though I forced myself to socialize with them. Yeah, but I managed to invite my dad to join me in gym, so we see each other every day now. Well, there you go. That's some socializing, but also socializing for me doesn't apply to my family, because I mean, I've been with them my whole life, so it's like we're so comfortable that I don't even consider them as another person. They're just a part of me at this point, you know? That's how it is. I still live with my parents, so I see them every single day. I go grab cuddles every single day. It's like that's what's up, you know. Get the comment of look who's emerged from their cave and then go straight back. What? Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, when your parents say that. My dad says that a lot, but he's cute, so I give him a pass. I hate that comment so much. No, but it's bonding rather than socializing. Yes, I agree with that. I'm not the best with words, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, no. My mom will just like complain when I get out of my room, and it's like, man, my dad will make the comment, "Oh, look who's alive! Oh my God, did not expect you to be out of your room." And you're like, "Thanks, bro. Bye." My mom will be like, "You're never out of your room." She'll just scream at me about it. You know, it's like, oh God. I have problems with socializing as well. I can act all extroverted, but at some point I start running out of energy. Yay! An introvert gang. You're an introvert like us. A lot of us here are introverts. And yeah, like for me, like when I was in Japan, part of my job was to socialize. So it was very hard for me when we had like events for like Christmas or like Thanksgiving. So there would be like around 100 people in the house and I had to go entertain and talk to people. For me, it was very important to remind myself to take a break because I was like dying. And then I would sometimes just like go upstairs to my room and do nothing on my own for at least 15 minutes before I could, like, so I could recharge a bit before I went back down there with all the people. It was way too much. And then there were some people that were like very much into talking. They could talk for days. It's just not for me, you know? Online is a different story though. Exactly. For online, I just, it's a very separated way of living for me. I am not too introverted though. My belly lasts a whole 2 days. That's pretty good. After 2 days, I just read manga, listen to music. 3 days if it's in the bed with alcohol. That's not bad. Like, you're probably like, I mean, as I said, I'm 100% introverted. So you're probably like more of like a 60 to 70%, in my opinion. I don't know. I didn't take the test for you, but yeah, I think it's important to know what you are and be able to like manage it around. Like, I know I need time. Like, even a whole hour and a half with people is too much for me. If there's a lot of people and a lot of noise around me, it's like, ugh. I'm lucky if I last 2-3 hours being social. Amen to that, Kohaku. I'm the same. Like, I just can't. Like, I physically get, like, I feel unwell. My mind is super, like, heavy. I just cannot deal with a crowd. I'm not good in crowds. Unless I'm going, like, to an event where, like, I go see, like, a movie or I go see something. I'm not actually talking to people. Like, they're just around me. But I'm not interacting with them. But if I have to interact with people, that's when you lose me. It's like, oh, God, no. One second. Before I need to go back to the Hobbit hole with Nugs and Pepsi game and blast music. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I don't do anything. Sometimes I just lay down in my bed and stare at the ceiling. I just want to be alone. I might listen to music if I'm feeling fancy, but... or play a random matching game. And the company really matters. If it's people I like, I can probably go a lot longer. Of course, yeah. If it's people you hate, like, you already know. But for me, like, coworkers will never fall into the same pool as friends. So it's always, like, a superficial relationship for me. So, like, if I'm forced into attempting to be friends with them, it's just very hard for me. It's like, but you're my coworker, you ain't my friend, bro. Yeah, we could have a few jokes and, like, work things going on, but that's it. I'm okay socializing with people more than being in a crowd. Yes, I agree. I've observed you in that environment, and that sounds about right. Man, like, ew, people and social interactions. That's legit me, though. That's not even a joke. That's how I feel about it, and everybody, like, in my family knows about that. That's why they're so surprised when I do something. They're like, what? How? Why are you out of your room? Like, what's going on? Something is off, you know? Oh, you're, like, going to meet a friend? Like, the first time I met Aster, they were like, why are you going out of the house? Like, who is this person that you would get out of the house for? Like, it's just a friend. I'm meeting them for the first time. And then my mom thought it would be a serial killer or something, but, you know. She says while streaming. Yeah, I told you, there's a really big... Thank you for the headband. There's a really big difference for me between online and in real life. Online, like, I mean, even the first time... God! After the headband like that... The first time I met Aster, I was stressed out of my life. I could not, even though we would talk a lot, like, chat in DMs or, like, just in the chat here. And then... But then, like, the idea of seeing him as person was like, oh my god, I'm stressed out. Oh, someone talk. And when I'm stressed out, I talk nonstop. That's why I guess streaming works for me, because I can ramble on for hours. So if I'm stressed, I'm gonna be talking and you can't stop me. But then I die inside because I'm like trying to tell myself to shut up, but I can't. So I'm like, awkward laughs. I can't stop talking. Why did I say that right now? Oh my god, I want to die. Yeah, that's kind of me when I meet someone for the first time most of the time, you know. Not even hate, just people that aren't interesting. Facts. Yeah, any of this category of people, you know. Also, I hate to say this, but for the online interaction, don't count as socializing. I would debate that. I think it depends what type of interaction you have with someone. Like, I have a lot of people I would talk to once in a blue moon, be, oh, hi, how are you? I'm good. You? Yeah, I'm good. And then that's the end of our interactions. Whereas I have close friends like Kohaku, like Aster, like Karen, that I will talk to outside of, like, streaming things, where I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I know their lives. Like, you know, we get close enough that we actually know who we are in real life. We're not anonymous with each other, but like, we know what struggles they go through. We help each other through stuff. We're there to support each other emotionally. So in that type of interaction, at some point they become more than just someone online to me. Someone that I feel like if I met them in real life, it would be the same as online. So that's why for me there's like a bit of a, it really depends. Some people I would consider, yes, that's socializing. Some of them it's like, yeah, and I was just pretending to say something to someone just to be nice, but it's not a friend, you know. This person needs coffee. You get coffee. Talking a lot is much better than not talking at all. Oh, it's Vector! Hello, Vector. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Whenever it happens for us. I can hear banging upstairs. I live on the top floor. We don't have roof access. Send help. There might be a hobo in my attic. Maybe it's time to, like, get out of there, Kohaku? I don't know, just a thought, you know? By that I mean socializing online doesn't improve your social skill, it just satisfies your social needs. Oh, probably. That sounds about right. Happy New Year's! I never knew if there was year or years. I don't know why there's a S. Guess I'm explain. But I'm comfortable, but you might die, Kohaku, excuse me, but if there's a hobo in your attic, I'm just saying. There might be something happening, you know? Your roommate is not there to, like, go beat someone up? I don't know. And I think when it comes to social skills, I mean, you can improve them if you want them, but if you don't wanna, nothing's gonna happen, really. I'm cool. My roommate has more valuables than me. Bruh. Happy New Year's, Happy New Year. Happy New Year's is Happy New Year's Day Eve. But why? Why does it work that way? Because what's the difference with Happy New Year on the day of New Year's and Happy New Year's on the day of New Year's? I'm confused, so I'm not gonna ask too much. Like what? Kohaku, please don't die. Like, go get that checked if you need to. If you're not sure if it's not like the wind or something, you know. Happy New Year is. I am wishing you a Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Yeah. They don't want you to have a good Year's. They don't want you to have a New Year's Eve. Is the difference? What? If you couldn't tell yet, I'm very easy to confuse out here, so my brain is English. English is a difficult thing to understand, but you know, we do what we can. Aster. Wow, you teaching Aster here, like, sheesh. Happy New Year's is I am wishing you a Happy New Year celebration day. Okay. I don't know, I feel something up in my nose. I hope I'm not sick. I'm okay, but then my nose is like itchy. It makes sense. You sure about that? You sure about that, Ruben? That sounds like a bit. You're not too sure about that, you know? I mean, you can be in the right place in the right time, but you need to have social skills, whether it's for getting a new friend or a partner. Oh yeah, of course. You need to have the basics as much as possible. Honestly, some people don't, and they manage. But like I mean I am aware that I have like basic social skills. Like I know how to like I know how to behave in a crowd, so it's okay. Some people just don't, and it can be make life harder for them. But nope, it's not like it matters. What do you mean? Everything matters. Everything you say matters. You're the number one mod bully here, so it matters always. Don't worry, I'm not attacking you. I don't mean like basic social skills. I was saying you like someone, but you bully me, but not to the same extent. Oh God, never mind that. I knew this was coming. Like sheesh. And you wanna have your shoot your shot, but you have no social skills. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I guess for me, the way I see it, it depends on if you want to be like defensy type or not, because you can be very awkward and shoot your shot anyway and be like, hey girl, you kind of cute, can I get your number? It's awkward, and there's only like a 1% chance that the girl will be like, oh, that's hot, let me give him my number. But it can happen, But you may want to up your game. But if you're like want to be like, okay, hi, I've just met you and you look cute, can I exchange numbers? You either look hot doing it or you look creepy. It's like a lottery a little bit, because some people will like the awkward little dude. Some people want. You never know. Some people have the weirdest thing, and sometimes you may have no social skill, but you look cute enough that it passes. You gotta take that into consideration. I panic in large groups. I get shaky and panicky, and I break down into tears for no good reason. Yeah, like I think I'm not there yet. But Kohaku is like a nugget hermit. Like she just needs to stay home and with the nuggets and live her life. But somehow, she's one of the lucky ones. She got the Ludwig, to date her, and she went to visit him, and it's been a great time, and she had a great time. So even if she panics, if I meet someone and I think to myself, yeah, I should try, I would want my chances to be as high as possible, I guess. Of course, that's what you want. Is that what you gotta get? That's another question. But that's what you want in life. You wanna imagine shooting your shot at Ludwig. Yeah, even though he's taken and all that, yeah, you never know. He might see you and be like, no, you were the right one all along. You're the one for me. Yeah. I mean, you want your chances to be as high as possible, so you try. And some people will try their best to learn how to be social and have like... The new word I learned on TikTok is a riz. Apparently that's the word for having swag, I guess. I don't know how people speak these days. But that's how like people just know how to like pick up people. I still don't understand the riz one. The riz is a new word for me, and I feel old because I like, what the hell does that mean? Where did it come from? And I do not know. Charisma? Oh no, that's where it came from? Oh no, that's so ew. No, what are we doing to language? What are we doing? Why? Why are we doing this? No, people stop, no. Come some warning, I was drinking Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi, Pepsi. Yeah, that's what you do, Kohaku. Yeah, my mind space isn't welcome here. I'm not innocent enough for this chat. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you're not innocent enough for this chat? Wait, where do you go with that? I don't understand. What did I miss here? Am I lost? But it basically means charisma, which makes me despise humanity. Like, bruh. I just think some random streamer said it once and everyone started using it. Bruh. The nerve of these young people inventing words. Yes, Vector, that's right. That's the vibe. What I miss? I missed something. What do you mean? What? I'm confused. Anyways, yeah, we are not spreading your corrupt, nasty. What? What? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I know what's going on. Haha, yeah, that's amazing. That's funny. Yes. too late. Yeah, she like obviously you all got it except for me. That's what's up. What was I gonna say? Young people making new words. We don't know why. It's weird, but they just keep doing it. They just why? Why? Charisma is not that long to say. Why you gotta make that risk? Because I've been seeing the word a lot, and I just understood like what they meant from like the situation, but I would have never guessed it came from charisma. Like what? Because apparently there's also this thing about the female gaze. There's things I see on TikTok these days. Apparently there's this dude that is objectively not necessarily my type to not say anything, but apparently people are saying he's got the female gaze to a T, and then he just stares into the screen, and you're supposed to like, you know, like be like, oh my gosh, he's so hot from the look, and I'm just like, I don't get it. I'm confusion. Like I really tried my best to understand what was supposed to be hot about it, but I'm like, what? But apparently some women just like it. It's like, okay. I don't think it's for the charisma, right? I don't know. 3-syllable words too much for a zoomer brain. Fall for him, the light skin stare. No, I don't think it is. It just I think he lowers his eyelids in a certain way that apparently women fall for. I just don't understand. If you were to abbreviate charisma, you would just say cha? I don't know. Okay, go get your coffee, Aster. You're too late. Most of the time, it inflated eels and dudes who look like bell ringers. I don't even know what that is. Thank you, my beautiful mods. They're so fast. The first time I banned something on Aster's channel as a mod, it took me like 5 minutes because I didn't know how to do it. But here I barely see it. I mean, I know that Kohaku or Ruben would have seen it too. And my mods are amazing. Yeah, my mods are the bestest, okay? And you know, it's been a while since all my mods have been in the chat. Look at that. I just realized all of you are here. It's amazing. I saw I just didn't have time to click it. See that they're fighting to ban the bots. Like it's too fast. I barely had time to like see the message. And I'm like, what? I didn't know that there were 2 of them until I saw that who was banned. I was like, oh, there were 2 messages. I don't know. Well, there you go. Kohaku did that. Too lazy to do that. I've been busy as usual, but I make time. Of course, no, that's not a reproach or anything, Ruben. I appreciate that this is the last day of the year and I get to have all my lovely mods with me. It makes me very happy and feel all fuzzy inside. Welcome back. I'm sorry there's ads. I don't know what setting they're on, but I don't know how anything works in this world. That beautiful emote of yours. So gorgeous, Ruben. I love it. But yeah. Can be your mods are working without paying New Year's. Ah, God! Yeah, that's how my mods work. See, that's their payback for this. They just want to make sure I feel happy about it. Wait, where is this? Why did that move? It all went into my belly. Like, are you trying to send a message? Like, to exercise or something? Like, and who was it? Was it Ruben or was it Aster? That's the big question. You should share extra love for them to show appreciation. I think they're beating. That's how we exchange our services. It was I. Dio. Yes, it was definitely you. Go get your coffee, homie, bro. Like, sheesh. Look at them working in sync, doing all the good stuff together because they're the most amazing, like, what do you call it? Mod team. My brain for a second just went like, what? You know, we got the team right there, the beautiful team out here. Just blame me for it. They'll know the evil. That's how it works. Knowing your evil mind behind it all. But I got beautiful, wonderful mods. And that's also one thing I forgot to mention in whatever I am grateful for the year. Yeah, you don't look like that. It doesn't mean it's not you. Like, yeah, I guess my next art stream will be redoing a Kohaku emote because I need that. But that's what I got for now because I haven't been doing art in forever. So for now, you look like that. You still got nuggets floating next to your head, so you got something going for you. And yeah, I know what you do need to. Like, my drawing tablet hasn't been connected for quite a long time now, so And as I said, part of the things I want to do this year is learn how to draw. So I'll have to do that. And I guess you'll be my first project of 2023. We do what we can. But anyways, yeah, I want people to know that I'm very, very grateful for every one of you. It's been quite the road. I feel very grateful that I got to make so many good friends. Not even just like, chat people. It's like I made actual like good friends from most of you, where we're able to exchange like good conversations and be there for each other and support each other, and I'm very happy for that. Thanksgiving and laws of pact, you can still be grateful for stuff at the end of the year, okay? Like, sheesh, yeah, I think what I'm the most grateful for this year is definitely a lot of the people I met and I got to be closer to. It's really been a blessing in my life, and that's the one thing I will not regret from 2022. I may have lost a lot of things and like not being able to do as much as I wanted, but I'll be okay. I'll be content with what I got. Is it like the devil and angel on the shoulder kind of thing? Not exactly. On my the turtle. I don't know my left and right. Okay. On the turtle is Myrtle. Myrtle is my best friend. Oh, thank you for the head pop. Thank you. And I love Myrtle. And one of my friends made her for me, and I'm really grateful for it because she has the right vibe and feel I was looking for. She's kind of aggressive, ready to throw hands for me. We take it. And on the other shoulder we have Burb. Burb was a free thing that came out on Steam when Steam was linked with VTube Studio, and I fell in love with it. So Burb is just always there. Burb is adorable. Burb is round. Burb is plump. And one day I put them on myself, and then I realized that every time I open VTube Studio, even though I never saved it, they were always there. So I decided to keep them there. They just live with me. There's no specific reason for them. They're just there, and I love them. So that's that. We're back into Christmas music. Do not ask. I do not know why. Yeah, there's that. I love you all. I'm hoping for a lot of good things for the next year. As I said, our goals, as we made at the beginning of the stream, is to get to 1K on Twitch, 1K on YouTube, try to do 100 riddles in a row for at some point during the year. Start scheduling again. That's gonna be a very difficult one for me because I barely manage to do stuff that I want. Monkey on Twitch? 1K, 1,000 followers on Twitch. No monkey. Try and start to make movie nights regular again. We used to do them once a week, and I want to get back to that. I want to start having community nights on Discord. Ah, God! Thank you for the follow. You're not a loving turtle. Thank you. One step at a time, indeed. Thank you very much. Yeah, so community nights on Discord. I want to start like just having fun off stream with people and like making the Discord alive again. And I want to make a cover that I will have mixed by an actual person that knows how to mix at some point during the year. And my personal goal for 2023 is learn how to draw. That's this. But I don't really watch Twitch often. It's okay. Whenever you do, feel free to be there and say hi. I'll always welcome you. It'll be a great time. If not, I'm here and I'm on YouTube. I'm thinking about dual streaming to both at some point. And honestly, it's okay. If you're there, I'm happy. If you're not there, I know you're doing something you need to be doing, and it's okay. So don't worry about it. I'm just starting to get back into the mood to be more consistent right now. For the rest of the year until 2 weeks ago, I was able to stream twice a week consistently. So I will try to do something similar. If I can manage to add one more day in there, I'd be very happy, you know. Oh, definitely not doing something I need to be doing, but I get you. It's okay. Like, if you're there, you're great. You stream on YouTube or just post videos? A bit of everything. I was streaming on YouTube for the past month until I took a break and I just came back to to Twitch, because my goal for the year for YouTube was to get to 500 subs, and I did get there. And also, when I was depressed, I felt like coming home to Twitch, so I came back to Twitch. So that's my second stream on Twitch in December, and I had not been on Twitch since like October, I think. It's been a while. And I do post videos on YouTube, but I have been very late on these as well because I'm not good at editing. I do post daily riddles, usually on YouTube as well, you know. From what I heard around, supporting your socials is good. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Like, I mean, it depends on what way, but not strictly multiple platforms. The thing is that Twitch doesn't really allow you to do it anyways. I think it's good in different ways. There's different crowds everywhere, and so far it has been useful for me to spread around. I've been able to have a good time meeting new people on YouTube, and the crowd on YouTube is very different than Twitch's, and their stream etiquette is very different, so you gotta be ready for different vibe over there. But it can be a great time, and it's just that the platform is not as good, you know. That's what sucks about it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, posting on TikTok shorts, YouTube vids, or compilations. Yeah, I do all that. I do all of that. TikTok, not as much as I used to, but like, I'm focusing more on YouTube shorts. They usually go better for me than they do on TikTok. It's just not a platform that likes me that much. Like, the same short that I might get like 3K views on YouTube for will probably get 20 on TikTok. The thing with TikTok is it's also region locked. So like, only people around me will see it unless somehow it gets viral. So it's like, yeah, you know. But since growing stream is exponential, it's kind of an advice to speed for them. I know. I mean, I've been streaming for over a year at this point. So, I mean, I know the basics. And I'm also ready to what do you call it? I'm ready to like experiment with things, you know. But since growing stream, since someone who watches you on stream is less like Twitch is less likely to also watch you on YouTube and vice versa. I mean, that depends. I was lucky enough that when I was streaming on YouTube, all my good peeps were also on Twitch, because I mean, they wanted to support and they wanted to see me, so they also moved with me when I did. I think it really depends on you and your crowd, how big you are, what you're doing, what different type of content you're doing, what you're allowed to. So I think it's okay to just experiment with things and see what works for you. Like, even the big people, once they're big, they also don't care, so they can afford to stream on other platforms. Like, I've seen like a lot of big VTubers have their first stream on YouTube in the past few months. And yeah, they still have thousands of people there. But it depends. It depends on the community you're reaching. Like, if there's a specific game that this community is mostly on Twitch, then you don't want to be moving on YouTube. You won't find a community there. So, you know, there's a lot of factors to think about with that. Hello, TV. Just moving it quickly. It's a busy day today, but I wish you a happy new year. Happy new year, TV head. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for wishing it to me. I hope you have an amazing day. You really enjoy all the celebrations, and that you go into 2023 with the best clear mind and happiness in your heart. I wish you the best. Yeah, TikTok crowd feels like it's against VTuber. It really depends. They're very picky on who they like and who they do not like, especially design-wise. If your design is not up to their taste, like, forget about it, they're gonna destroy you. But some people make it. Like, I remember, like, when the first VTuber that got to 1 million followers on TikTok, people liked her. And I mean, she doesn't do anything specifically like amazing. She's just, I mean, she just does. She creates content. She also looks very cute, so it's a win for her. I mean, there's still trash comments in there, but people like her, so it works out for her. Yeah, Noxum. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, TV. Mwah. And do you have any plans going full-time on streaming? As I said, I don't think I can afford to. I mean, in a perfect world, I would like to, but I don't think I can afford to. It's not like I have a huge average or a huge revenue from it that I would be able to do full-time. But if one day I could, I would definitely do it. Like, if I could, I would, is the answer, I guess. But it's not the case for me, at least not right now, so we'll see. Maybe a miracle happens and I manage to be a full-time streamer. That'd be amazing, but we'll have to see about that. Maybe 2023 is my year and I actually make it and I can live off of streaming. That'd be amazing, you know? Sorry. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, Christmas is over though. Year of the Turtle, maybe it will be. I kind of really doubt it, but I'm not gonna shut it down. You never know, miracles that happen. But yeah, it'd be fun, but not everybody makes it in this world, you know? Must be a sign, yes. It's a sign. Vector knows everything. Vector knows the real stuff in this world. So if he says it, I believe it. That's Vector wisdom right there. The one and only spaceman. But yeah. The screen looks so much cleaner without stream avatars. What do you mean? Where are my people at? You want me to put it back? I should put it back so you can see my avatars running through the screen. Yeah, but nobody can fight anymore because there's no stream avatar to be fighting. That's sad. Why didn't you put them in the first place? Because I'm streaming using another platform for the camera movement, and I just forgot. Like, it's on, it's just that the source is not on top of it. So they're running somewhere, and my starting soon screen had it, but I forgot. I realized like halfway through the stream, but then I was feeling lazy, so I didn't put them back. So yeah, that's the big story behind it. What you're using for cam? It's that app called Shoost that like lets you have like special things, which is quite fun, honestly. Wait a second, I messed something up. Did I? I messed my things up. What did I do? What did I do? I just turned it on. No. Well, I mean, they're there. Shoost. Yes, it is called Shoost, and someone makes it on their Patreon. You know, I don't know what I did, but I broke it apparently. Oh, and I broke that too. See, why do you have to ask questions for me to break it? But it's kind of cool. I can have the rain falling on my head, so it's kind of fun, you know. Or I can have like a TV effect and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun for this, you know. But now I broke it, so that's that. I don't know how I broke it though. Is it here? Yeah, we're just gonna pretend none of this happened. Yeah, there we go. I was curious, I didn't ask you for you to put them back. I wasn't trying to put them back. Stuff moved and I don't know why, so I'm like, you know. I love that emoji, by the way. Ruben has the best emails ever. It's just that good, you know. It's just great. Yeah. So there it is. So I told you they were there. It's just that you couldn't see them, you know. Give us a showcase. A showcase of what? Like, are you talking to like Ruben here? But oh, his emotes. He has the greatest emotes. I'm always confused when I see them. So you want people to fight, but you don't want people to like see them fighting? What the hell is like pineapple pizza? What the hell, Kohaku? Why do you have that? Where'd that come from? Why are you doing this? No, that's the emote I made him. Ruben. That's definitely not your best emote. What is this? Why is it green? And why is the hair so glorious? I love it. I also like the name of this channel. Very interesting. We'll be surprised who wins. I'm gonna cheat and check. Oh, I see body parts flying all around. Oh god, I saw a car on the floor. Kohaku's about to die, but oh, Kohaku's going after someone. She shed it. Oh no, oh no. Who's gonna win? It's a 1-2-1. Oh god. Oh no. I'm not I'm not spoiling it, but there's a very, very intense fight going on. Oh! Okay, well, let's just say that the finale was, whatever you call that, was between Ruben and Sona. And it was very intense, and but Sona did like a psych movement at the end because they hit each other. Keita! Hello, Keita! It's been forever! How you been? Another great blessing from the 2022 year. Happy New Year! It's New Year's for you, right? Happy New Year! What is it? Akemashite omedetou! Yay! Let's go! It is a Keita. It's been forever. I haven't played Honkai Impact in forever now I think about it. Sona will die by hand. Oh, is that Zentreya? That's amazing. You got all the emotes. Sick. Oh no! Why are you sick? What is this? Happy New Year. I hope like you get better. Why you gotta start the year sick? That sucks. I say as I cough, but you know. Yeah, that fight was great. I'm always sick. Sick nasty? Is that what's up? Yes, I said it. Yes, I'm cringe. That's what's up, you know. But yeah. I've already told you what my goals were, what I was thankful for. Yes, for cringe, that's my name. What was I gonna say? Yes, so I told you what I was grateful for. I told you what I plan to, like, what I hope to achieve during the next year. It's fine, there's a bot, and I'll talk to you after. Don't stop it. Don't be sad out here, okay? The bestest bully mod cannot be sad over missing a part of it. That's not how it is. Where was I? I love you all. I will miss you all for whatever long it takes me to get back into streaming after New Year's. I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream next week or not. Probably at least once. But again, one of my goals is to try to make schedules again. So I'm gonna try and do that. And I love you all. I think I'm gonna call it a day for today because my voice is tired actually. And I'm pretty tired, so I probably need a nap because it's gonna be a long night anyways. Love you, Vector. Thank you so much for being such a blessing in my life this year. I was just gonna say, what? Oh, hydrate, yeah. Oh yeah, go get ready. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for being such a good conversation, Paul. Here, Lee. Should I call you Lee? D? I don't know, but I'll call you Lee for now. Happy New Year, Ruben. Thank you very much for being here, all of you. Good, but it's good timing, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day so I can go rest a bit before I need to start prepping. Thank you, everybody, for being awesome. I am very, 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 very thankful for all of you. Oh, God. I will try and be more consistent next year. Next year, the word is consistency. And making the best of everything we got out of the time we got together. Again, thank you so much for being who you are and for all of you for being in my life. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support in the hard times and the good times. I will always try to be there for you guys as well. When you need me, just hit me up. You know, it's not that hard. I'm never that far, even though I admit it takes me a while to answer sometimes. But I try my best to support people. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me just find somebody to raid so I don't forget, because I tend to forget because I forget how Twitch works. Let's see. Let's see. Who do we have? Do we have any friend? We have Deathwing. Deathwing was also one of my first followers and friends I made streaming, and I like him a lot. So we're gonna raid him for this last stream of the year for him as well. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
It's not playing yet.
There
There
it
it
goes. There's the chicken raid. Yo, Montague! Thanks for the raid! Welcome, welcome! What were you doing? Spike, do the thing! Happy New Year's! In another,